Okay, I'm so excited about this video. This is all the ways that you can maximize your summer break as a teacher business owner. The reason I love the premise of this video is because when I was teaching full time, I used to use summer breaks to really get ahead in my business. And I also enjoyed my summer break. Don't get me wrong, there was plenty of time spent by the pool, but I feel like I really got a handle for how to make sure that I was using my work time to really get ahead on the next year so that I could focus on teaching and kind of let my business run in the background. We really want to be purposeful with our time in the summer. If you've ever gotten to the end of summer and felt like, oh my gosh, I wanted to do all these things and I didn't get to do them, this is the video for you because I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do in your online business to set you up for success in the coming school year. And if you're totally burned out and you're like, you know what, I don't want to work on my business this summer, I just really need a break, I completely understand. And I have a tip for you at the end of this video. I'm also going to share with you a really key tip on how I plan out my income for the year. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek at my actual financials and how I set those up. And so stay tuned because I'm going to be showing you all of that in this video. Okay. The first thing we want to do to maximize your summer break as a teacher business owner is make a plan. And I know that that sounds so lame and you are so over lesson planning, right? You are so over planning, but I want you to get out a notebook or your planner for the summer and really lay out exactly what you are going to do with your time this summer, given what we talk about on this video. And then I also want you to get out a yearly calendar where you can lay out your year of themes, product launches, events that you're going to throw in your business, and actually see how those are going to play out over the year, both it from a planning perspective, but also from an income perspective. So you can see, you know what, here are the times where I really need to be like on in my business because I'm going to be bringing in some significant income. And here are the times where I can kind of relax, but also know that the income is going to dip a bit. And so I'm going to share my screen right now to show you my launch calendar. It is so simple. And by the way, the numbers that are in here are not completely accurate. In fact, I think I just popped these in here at one point just to play around with numbers, but I do want to show you how I set this up. Again, so simple. What I have here is my offerings down the left-hand side. And then across the top, I have the months. And then I have an estimate for the amount of money that each of my offerings is going to bring in those months. Now, some of these offers are really kind of evergreen. So they bring in money every month and I'm not doing any extra work really to bring in that money. So for me, that's affiliate sales. So this is the money that I make by sharing programs and equipment that I use. And then when you buy it, I get a little bit of a payout. That's pretty consistent. I can kind of estimate what that will be every month. For me, Teachers Pay Teachers is also this way. It is not something that I put a ton of time and attention into. So it brings around the same amount of money every month. Again, I just popped these numbers in here, but if you can sort of calculate what months are going to be more for you by looking at last year's income, if you've been on Teachers Pay Teachers for a while. If you haven't, you can think about the times of the school year where your products are going to be more popular and you can kind of estimate out your income. Again, it might be an estimate and then you can go back and put your actual numbers in once that month hits. And then I have my membership, my signature program, and my group coaching program. And you can see here that I'm launching the membership in January, April, and June, along with that signature program. I think that is my membership. Yeah. So January, April, and June, I'm launching that. I'm launching my group coaching program in this scenario in February and in August. And then I've got these other little like service offers or other one-off offers. And that allows me to total up my estimated income for each month down below and sort of see what are like my green months. I am good. I go shopping. I'm kidding. Or my yellow months where I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. Or my off months where I'm like, okay, this is going to be a down month. I really need to budget for this month. Again, when you own a business, this feels really unpredictable, but you can put some structure around it by really looking at the months of the year and seeing where things fit in and planning your launches accordingly so that you know when those kind of cash injections are coming in. I'm going to stop my share and go on to the next step. All right. Once we have a plan for both our summer and a plan for the entire school year of when we're kind of launching things, where our product launches are going to fall, what our themes are for kind of the content that we're going to talk about. talk about online based on those product launches, we have a nice, clear picture of what that year is going to look like. This is so helpful because you know where your sprints are in your business and where those downtimes are, your rest periods. We need both. We need to be able to sprint and show up and be on when we have a product launch, and we need to be able to chill and slow down and rest. And we want to be able to anticipate that and also budget for it. Okay, the next step to really making use of your time as a teacher business owner this summer, if you've been working on your business for any period of time, you knew I was going to say this, it is batch creating both content, and if you are creating for your products, also getting ahead on that. Or you could pick one or the other. You could really focus on creating for your products or really focus on creating for marketing content. At the end of the day, when you have an online business, you have to do creation, right? Maybe if it's for social media, you are writing emails, you are writing captions, you're putting together graphics, you're recording short form video. Or if it's for your products and you have digital products or knowledge products, it's creating those PDFs, listing them on whatever site you're using, recording your course, right? Updating your materials that go with your course. Or if you have a physical product business, it's like actually catching up on making your products or shipping your products. If you have a service-based business, it's like actually working on either the service or really making sure that your service workflow is really dialed in. So use the summertime to pick up on some of those gaps by batching and really focusing on one area, grouping like tasks together and knocking out a lump of work. Why this works and why everybody talks about batching is because it saves you time, but mostly it just helps you get in the flow of working and focusing on one area of your business. And you'll find that you can get a lot more done than if you're bopping around from one thing to the next. So figuring out a batching routine that works for you is going to help you immensely to get stuff done during the summer. And then also it's going to work during the year too. So use the opportunity of the summertime to get in the habit of batching. Now I could do a whole video on how I batch in my business. But this is all really personal to you. It might be that you like to write out, 4 blog posts, and then you like to sit down and create social media content based on those blog posts. It's really highly individualized, but I can share some strategies. So let me know in the comments if you would like to know more of the strategies of how I batch create for my business. Okay, the next step to maximizing your summer break as a teacher business owner is to think about developing your product. So we just talked a little bit about batching and thinking about how you can batch in regard to your actual product development, but also if there's anything that you have been kind of, I don't want to say putting off, but really putting off during the school year because you just haven't had enough time to sit down and record your course videos or sit down and finish up that product bundle or sit down and add to that product line. Summertime is the time, and you didn't really need me to tell you that, right? But what I want you to do is set 1 or 2 goals for the summer that are attainable, not 10 goals where you're like, you know what, I'm going to record 3 different courses this summer. I'm going to add 50 products to this product line. That's not realistic. And it's going to make you leave at the end of the summer and go back to school feeling like, I didn't do enough in my business. If we keep it to 1 or 2 goals, we can do those things, we can do them well, and we can feel accomplished. And what I want you to do when you're choosing those goals is to make sure that you're choosing something that is a bit of a higher ticket offer. Okay. So when you're focused on product development for the summertime, you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck if you pick a product to work on that is a higher price point, or if it's a product line for you TPT sellers, it ultimately will get people to make more purchases. Spend more time on that and less time on one-off products that don't bring in a lot of income. We want to get more bang for our buck. So when we're setting those 1 to 2 goals, make sure it's something that will pay off all school year long. This is part of being really intentional with our business planning and our marketing and all of those things. So for example, one of my products that I always work on improving over the summer is my Course Creators Intensive program. And this is where I help teachers put together a knowledge product that they can then share with the world. Now, every summer I go into this program and I make sure that it is really dialed in, updated. It's exactly what I want it to be. And I'm saying every summer, but I'm actually wrong. I I do Course Creators Intensive one summer, and then usually the next summer I focus on a different product. But I keep kind of cycling through. And if you are working on your course this summer, by the way, you should check out Course Creators Intensive. It is an amazing 12-week program that I've been tweaking and improving every single summer for a while now, and not even just in the summer, all year long. You will absolutely love it if you've been thinking about creating a course, because I'll walk you through every single step from idea to launch. Okay, my last tip is kind of a bonus tip. If you need to rest this summer, let me take out the word if. You do need to rest this summer. I need to rest this summer. We all need to rest this summer. So don't forget rest. When you have time to incubate and sit with ideas and rest, and maybe not even sit with ideas, but just do nothing, that's when the best ideas and inspiration come. That's when the most work gets done. This year, my kids' school, their preschool, was about 20 minutes away. So every day I made a 20-minute drive to preschool and a 20-minute drive back. And let me tell you that the thinking I got done on that drive, the ideas that incubated on that drive, the light bulb moments I had on that drive, it was amazing. And it's only because I allowed my brain to chill for a minute and those ideas were able to come in. So don't forget to chill. Okay. Leisure is important for creativity and for inspiration. And that's what summer is for, right? And if you're not going to do it during the summer, then when will you? Okay. If you want to learn more about how to market your business this summer, as kind of a last tip, I would choose one thing to learn about this summer. So as you're setting your product development goals, set one thing to learn about this summer. And whether it's learning about creating a course, or maybe it's learning about marketing your business, which is what I was just going to launch into, definitely stick around here. I have a lot of advice for you on how to grow your business as a teacher. And I have a masterclass in marketing that is totally free. It's an hour. So if you're sitting by the pool with a notebook, tune in to my masterclass and find out how to purposefully market your business in a way that will get you to the impact and income goals that you want to hit this year as a teacher with an online business. So check out that marketing masterclass. I'll link to it down below, and stick around here, subscribe to this channel for more information on how to grow your business and market your business with purpose and intention as a teacher.